I have been on the sourdough bread side of TikTok, and it influenced me to make my own loaf. And let me just talk you through this video because I actually didn't know what I was doing. I was just following videos on TikTok. So I ended up doing the whole sourdough starter. I didn't even know that was a thing until I was looking up the videos. You have to let that sit for a day or two, and then you're ready to get the process going on actually making the sourdough bread. Here I was explaining to you guys that I ended up damping the towel. That way it was wet, and then the stretch and fold. This is a process. You have to do it 3 or 4 times. So let it set for 30 minutes, then do the stretch and fold, let it set again, do the stretch and fold. And then after that whole process, you let the dough set for 6 hours, or I guess it's up to you if you want to do it overnight, just depending on however you want to do it. But I was actually really impressed with how this loaf turned out. So I ended up cooking it at my parents' house, or getting everything prepped at my parents' house. I just like their oven a little bit better than ours. I feel like ours just burns everything. So that's why I do most of my baking and stuff over there. But here I did the whole folding process. And if you guys want a more in-depth video on how to do it, honestly, just search it up here on TikTok, because that's what I did. I'm not a expert or nothing at this. This was, like I said, my first dough. And then I didn't have one of those score things, so I just ended up using what I had around the house. And it's not that great, but like I said, for it being my first dough, my first sourdough bread loaf, I think it came out pretty good. So here I ended up FaceTiming my mom after I'd put it in the oven, because we had left home, and here she was cutting into it. It is beautiful. It ended up coming out amazing. Here's some pictures.